Les Fleurs, fifth stanza. Colère de boxeur, impudence de faune, toi qui surramassais la beauté des goujats, grand cœur gonflé d'orgueil, âme débile et jaune, Puget, mélancolique empereur des forçats. Angers, wraths of a boxer, impudences of a faun, a satyr. You who knew how to collect or gather up the beauty of valets in the army. Great or large heart, filled up, blown up with pride. Weak and yellow man. Pierre Puget, melancholy emperor of convicts or prison laborers. So important vocabulary notes here. Su is the passé simple in second person singular of savoir, and that's one of those common irregular verbs that are worth memorizing inside and out. Backwards and forwards. You'll never guess that had anything to do with savoir just by the form of it. Goujat is, in modern French, it's like a boor, a cad, a ruffian, or something like that. But the older meaning, and what people smarter than me say that Baudelaire was most likely thinking about, was a military valet, like the personal servant of a military officer. And Baudelaire may have been thinking of a marble relief of Puget's The Meeting of Alexander and Diogenes, where there's a goujat of Alexander's kind of front and center in that piece. And could also be a tiny bit punny. Une gouge is a gouge, a sculpting tool. And here at the end, forçat is a convict condemned to hard labor, and kind of the galley slave type of situation is the imagery that might come to mind. And apparently it's on dit that Puget used some of these forçats as models when he was sculpting the figures on the front door of the Hôtel de Ville in Toulon. And I'm only bringing all this up because this stanza, more than some others even, if you take a tour of Puget's work and compare it to a stanza that's heavy on ruffians and prisoners, you'd be like, huh? Because that's not... it's certainly not the impression I get from Puget's work. So this stanza, I think, needs some more digging into art history to make sense of what Baudelaire was trying to get across here.